So, Threewide TV, jetzt mit einem Doppelinterview mit Alex Sedgwick. Äh, so, Nina, dann frag doch mal, wie ist Ihr Eindruck jetzt von Fonchacorta? Wie lief's bis jetzt? Frag doch mal.
So it's your first time or first practice in Fonchacorta. How did it go? The first.
We're getting there. We've been old tyres so far today for every lap basically. So we're just kind of getting a handle on the car setup, learning more and more about these general tyres as well, and especially what they're like when they're used on a sort of a track that uses up a lot of the tyre. So I think we're getting a good understanding of that, and then when we go to new tyres, we should find a lot more pace as well. So I think we're time-wise, obviously these haven't been the best sessions, but we've learned a lot, and I think when we put some new tyres on that makes us more comparable to the other cars, we're going to be sort of there or thereabouts. So far so good, really.
Ja, also bisher habe sie nur trainiert auf den alten Reifen, deshalb von den Zeiten her ist es noch nicht so, aber es ging erstmal darum, die Strecke kennenzulernen und ein Gefühl fürs Auto zu bekommen. Aber er denkt, dass es bei ihm auf jeden Fall besser wird.
Ja, dann geht die nächste Frage auch an Scott Jeffs nochmal. Scott Jeffs hatte ich vergessen. Nützt ja nichts. Los geht's.
So, the same question for you. How do you feel here in Fonchacorta?
Well, I'm definitely struggling more than Valencia. It's very similar to what Alex said. I think we're on the back foot. We haven't got the best tyres. In the last session, then I ran them to the canvas pretty much. So as the session went on, I was just getting slower and slower. I didn't really even get going, to be honest. So I'm struggling at the moment, but I'm hoping for this next session to go a lot better with some new tyres on. And it's quite a technical track for such a small track. So I think I'm finding quite challenging, but like I said, it's a learning process. So we'll get there, I think.
Ja, also bei ihm gilt eigentlich das Gleiche wie bei Alex auch. Die Runden wurden natürlich immer langsamer, da die Reifen ja immer noch schlechter wurden. Es ging halt wirklich in erster Linie ums Lernen, aber er denkt, dass es halt besser wird. Es ist halt eine schwierige Strecke aus seiner Sicht, aber er denkt, dass es dann doch besser wird.
Alex, Frage an dich. Neue Reifen im Valencia, das erste Mal den neuen Tires. Wie seid ihr damit umgegangen? Wie seid ihr damit zurechtgekommen, alle beide, an Scott und Alex? Die neuen Reifen.
How did the new tires work in Valencia for you?
They were good. It's a big change from the Michelin. So I mean, obviously I had a year under my belt with the car, but I still had to learn a lot of it from scratch, especially with how to get the most out of the tyre and where, at what point during its life it's at its best. So I think it adds more challenge for you as a driver, but overall I think that's a very good thing for the series and sort of the action and entertainment that it promotes. That the drivers are going to be faster at different times in the race as they manage the tyres, and the feeling you get from the tyre is really nice. You have a lot more of a sense of when it's going off, what it's doing underneath you, whereas with the Michelin it was a bit more of a guessing game, if you like. So it's it's interesting, but I think it's a good step, and it's every track we go to we're sort of learning more about it. So yeah.
Ja, es ist erstmal eine Umstellung natürlich von den Michelin-Reifen auf die General Tire jetzt. Aber man gewöhnt sich halt dann auch dran, am Anfang erstmal das Testen, an welchem Punkt sind die Reifen jetzt genau richtig schnell. Aber das betrifft ja jeden Fahrer entsprechend. Und an jeder Rennstrecke müssen sie es jetzt neu lernen, aber das wird dann auch mit der Zeit deutlich besser werden. So, same question for you. How do you feel about the new tires?
Well, I'm new to the championship this year, so I never really got to try the Michelins properly. But I quite like them. I think during the race at Valencia, the first race, I felt they were there from the beginning, and I did 20 minutes in qualifying and then Superpole, so I'd done quite a lot already. They lasted all of race one. I was quite happy going into race two, but unfortunately my race got cut short. But I think like Alex said, you've got to really look after them. I think if you start to lock up, you've really got to start to back off, because you've got to think about the race too. It's a lot of time and a lot of stress to put through the tyres. You don't want to be flat spotting them during qualifying, knowing you've got another hour left on them, because it's just going to ruin your day.
eigentlich auch wieder was Ähnliches, was Alex jetzt gesagt hat. Er hat in Valencia 20 Minuten im Qualifying gefahren und dann das erste Rennen, und da waren die immer noch super. Beim zweiten Rennen, da kann er jetzt zu der Haltbarkeit relativ wenig sagen, weil es recht kurz war leider für ihn. Aber man muss halt wirklich ein bisschen mehr nach den Reifen schauen und sich dran gewöhnen vor allen Dingen.
Alex und Scott, was sind eure Ziele dieses Jahr? Wie ist euer Ausblick vielleicht für nächstes Jahr schon? Wollt ihr dabei bleiben? Braxx Racing ist ja eine große Gemeinschaft. Wie sind eure Ziele?
What are your goals for this season? Braxx Racing is like a big family, actually. Do you want to stay in NASCAR in the Wheelan with Braxx Racing?
Yeah, I mean, for me, growing up, everything like that, I've always wanted to race in NASCAR. So longer term, I'd like to go to America and sort of see what I can do. Obviously, it's dependent on a lot of things, so we'll see. For now, I mean, I'm happy in the Euro Series, and I'm really, really happy racing with Braxx. Shorter term for this year, you know, we had a good year last year. Obviously, Valencia, the running that I did do was good. We were unlucky in race 2, but we had a junior podium in race 1. So I think target for this year, especially later this year, as we get to tracks that I have a bit more knowledge of, is sort of top 3 overall. Try and get some proper podiums, if you like, and go from there really.
Also seine Ziele sind Top 3 Gesamt wäre halt schön, auf jeden Fall noch einige Podestplätze und schon immer war er ein großer NASCAR-Fan und er möchte auf jeden Fall irgendwann mal nach Amerika, wenn es halt passt, von Geld, von den Sponsoren, das muss natürlich auch alles passen, aber erstmal bei Braxx fühlt er sich super, super wohl. And what about you, your goals?
Well, I was doing this year. I want to try and do the whole year, but you know, it's limited on the budget. I think Braxx is an amazing team. I love to do as much as I can with them. They work so hard, and I think the car's always spot on. Really, we're struggling a little bit today, but I think that's the tyres more than anything. That's not actually the car. But yeah, it's the same as Alex again. It's just dependent on so many different things. And then what I've also got is I'm still studying, so I'm at university, and I've got my final year next year and things. So there's a lot of things to think about with next year. It's going to be something I'll be discussing with my family, and ideally we need to try and get some more sponsorship on board to sort of, you know, make it all a little bit easier. But I don't know, it's all in the air a little bit at the moment.
Ja, er kann über die Zukunft noch gar nicht so viel sagen. Aktuell studiert er nämlich noch. Nächstes Jahr ist sein letztes Jahr. Und das geht jetzt erstmal vor. Und natürlich, die Finanzen sind immer ein Problem. Deshalb weiß er auch noch nicht, ob es mit der kompletten Saison klappt. Und wenn er dann mit seinem Studium fertig ist, muss er erstmal mit seiner Familie sprechen und mal so schauen, wie es denn dann in der Zukunft aussieht.
Letzte Frage. Jetzt guckt mal nach vorne. Braxx, eure Heimrennen. Jetzt könnt ihr mal richtig für die Fans Werbung machen. Jetzt könnt ihr eure Fans auch grüßen. Haut doch mal einen raus. Werbung für Braxx, Werbung für die NASCAR-Serie und Werbung für euch und die Fans grüßen.
So now is your chance to make some advertisement for the next race in Braxx, your home race. To say something for the fans, why they should be there, why is Braxx so great, and the NASCAR European Series, of course.
Yeah, I mean, Braxx is an awesome event. Obviously, last year it was my first race with Braxx. It was my third ever NASCAR race. But I've never seen, in everything I've raced at Braxx, I've never seen it so full, never seen it so lively. You know, the fans that do come, they really get behind the Euro Series, and it's awesome to see so much sort of passion from the fan side of it. And as a driver, it really sort of pushes you on to push that extra hard for your sort of home fans, if you like. It's a cool event, and I think it's, especially the people in the UK that are used to coming to touring cars, stuff like that, it's an entirely different atmosphere, and it's something that people definitely should try.
Ja, letztes Jahr war das erste Mal, dass er überhaupt mit Braxx gefahren war in Brands Hatch, und er fand es einfach nur genial von der Atmosphäre da, dass die Fans auch wirklich so zahlreich da erschienen sind, weil die Engländer sind auch ja mehr so Tourenwagen und so weiter. Er findet halt einfach die Atmosphäre da total klasse. So.
Well, I think Brands Hatch is an amazing circuit. There's so much history behind it, and from a spectator side, it is an amazing spectator circuit because you can literally see the whole circuit from wherever you go within reason. And the atmosphere is amazing. It's such a nice location. And whether you're from abroad or whether you're local, I just think it's worth getting down there. It'll be a nice day out for the family. And then it is, like Alex said, it's something different because NASCAR, even to me when I arrived, it's still kind of, I have to get used to it because it's so different to what I'm used to. Like the cars are just so raw, the racing's raw. You're not just going to turn up and just watch cars following each other around. Like it's proper racing.
Also findet Brands Hatch einfach eine ganz, ganz klasse Strecke. So, ja, die Geschichte von Brands Hatch auch schon. Und NASCAR Racing ist einfach mal was komplett anderes. Es ist nicht einfach nur Autos, die hintereinander herfahren, sondern richtiges Racing. Und das ist für ihn der Hauptgrund.
Jo, da rufen wir nochmal die Fans auf, nach Brands Hatch zu kommen. Alex Sedgwick, Scott Jeffs, Brands Hatch, coole Strecke, wundervoll, ihre Homebase. Und ja, zum Schluss werden sie noch unsere Wand signieren, wie immer. In einem Interview, jeder, der interviewt wird, würden sie unsere Wand signieren. Kriegen wir auch noch aufs Bild und das wird dann versteigert für guten Zweck. So, thank you for this interview.
Danke.
Bitte. Thank you, Scott. Yo.
Thanks for your time.
God luck for the race. Okay.